Yo, what's up, guys? Just a quick one. This is something that is like really doing my head in. Um, I've been seeing it everywhere, and just everyone's doing it now. To be honest, this is my personal advice I can give you from hours, and I'm talking hours and days and months upon months of research that I've done in the financial market and just becoming a trader itself. If you're really looking to become a trader and not just make a quick buck like everyone is doing right now, I mean, like, there's so many people trading and losing. It's like everyone thinks that you can just put your money in and gamble it. Listen, it's not a casino. Stop using Fibonacci. Stop using all these stupid indicators and listening to all these headlines and all this crap. Yes, it's good to know the news with trading, but that's on the economic side, like actually knowing your asset you're trading, like understanding what's going on with the world with oil and gold. That's how you're going to get ahead in trading, not using Fibonacci and stupid indicators, because that's just going to make you lose money. I've never used any of that. I do use indicators, but I've made my own through ChatGPT, so I actually know what it's doing. I only actually use one indicator, and that's just tells me when banks and institutions and stuff are selling or buying. That's it. I don't use any of these stupid, I don't even know what they are, because I don't do that crap. I actually learn my assets I trade. Everyone is selling these people these dreams like, oh, if you put $1,000 in and just trade and you're going to make money. You're not going to, because at the end of the day, you don't even understand what's going on. You're basically just gambling. It's not a casino, okay? It's actually a skill that you need to learn before you even think about putting money in. This is why 90% of people lose, because they don't actually put the hard work into learning. So before you even put any money into the market, you need to learn the asset you're trading. Some economics is good to know. You can learn that from people like Felix and Friends, and Trader Nick. You can learn the structure side. You can learn from Trades by Side, which is ICC. That's where I actually learned the structure. And then I learned all the economic side from other traders who have actually worked for banks and been doing this for 20, 30 plus years. It's just starting to annoy me, really, like, and I can't stand it, because everyone's coming on to me like, oh, what, can I just put money in? Is it easy to this? It's not easy. It's very simple once you learn it, but it's not easy because you do not work for a bank. You don't work for Wall Street. You don't work for an institution. So you don't know what is going on. And by the time you see a headline, these banks and Wall Street, they're already positioned. So by the time you get into that trade, you're basically their liquidity. You're just giving them your money. So you actually need to learn what is going on so you can position yourself before the banks even do anything, which is going to be hard to do because you don't work for a bank unless you do. And the ones that do work for a bank and actually do it, they're not on Twitter telling you to buy this and do this. They're just doing it and watching all of you people, even people like me. We all start somewhere, do you know what I mean? I'm not amazing trader. I'm still learning myself. You're learning every day. But this is just something I want to get into people's heads. Like, be careful. Don't listen to people when they're telling you it's easy and this and that. Yes, it's simple once you learn it. I've spent the last 8 months studying. I've taken big losses. I've taken losses after losses. I've had big wins. I've gone through all the psychology stage, all the pain that it gives you, because if you're not mentally ready, which I wasn't in the beginning, because I was doing a lot of things that were not actually getting me ready for the loss, yeah, it can ruin your life. And I'm not saying that to put people off, because I think everyone should study economics and stuff, because they're not teaching you this in school. They don't want people like us who think outside the box. So yeah, it's just a quick one. Stop using all these stupid indicators. Actually learn your asset one at a time. Stop trading 5 assets because it's frying your brain. So the way I've done it is I learned the trend side of trading itself. Then I picked an asset that I'm actually educated in and I actually know about and I like, which was gold and silver. I knew a lot about gold and silver before I even started trading. So I actually looked into them assets before I was even trading that. At first I was trading currency pairs. I didn't have a clue about currency, so I just stopped that. Now I've learned gold and silver, I'm now learning oil. And actually I learned Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin I learned before gold and stuff, but Bitcoin's one of them that's like, you can lose a lot of money. I see Bitcoin as gambling a bit. I know you can follow the trend and stuff. I don't really touch Bitcoin anymore. Yeah, so now I'm moving on to oil, and I'm learning oil because if you learn oil and the economic side, it helps you with gold and silver because they're all sort of in the same category to where they all work the same, if you know what I'm saying. There's still a lot for me to learn. Like I say, I'm not someone who's a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to do this and that. I'm sick of seeing people on Twitter just making all this crap up, just brainwashing people. Half of these people don't even trade. They're just trying to troll you and get clout chasing, basically. Like putting these stupid posts up like, oh, if you're doing this and that, oh, you should stay poor. The one I seen today, it really done my head in. There's another trader out there who's gone famous. I'm not jealous because I don't care about Lamborghinis and all this crap. I just want to be free, and I just want to be able to help my family and just have a free life, basically. And these people are putting videos up with Lamborghinis and they're smashing these Lamborghinis up. You haven't made that money from trading. You've made it from scamming all your viewers and telling them that you're trading when you're not. There's only 4 people that I trust because, like I said, they've worked for banks and stuff. Trades by Sai, I know he hasn't worked for a bank and things. I don't know. People are saying he's scammed and he's lying about the money and all. I don't care. I don't care how much money he makes. What I learned from him has actually helped me in my trading. I don't care if he makes $1, $1 million. What he has taught me has worked and has helped me on my journey. The structure side of things. He actually knows about the news. So I don't care if he's made 100 million and people are saying he's lying. Like, it don't bother me, like, generally. Like, I actually want to learn to become a trader, so I'm taking the information I can. I'm getting rid of the stuff that doesn't work and I'm keeping the things that do work, and then I'm building it into my own strategy. And then I'm also learning all the economic side from these other traders. Like I say, not people that are on things showing you these Lamborghinis. Oh, I made 100,000 in trading, because no, you didn't, because they're not showing you their losses or anything. If no one's showing you losses or anything and they're selling you a course, I mean, if they're really making so much money from trading, why are they selling you a course? Like, let's be honest. Because they wouldn't need your money. Like, Trades by Sai does it all free. Like, doesn't that prove something? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know him personally, and I don't really care to not be in thing. I don't really care to know these people personally. I'm just doing my own thing and learning from them. So yeah, it was meant to be a quick one, it's 8 minutes, but yeah, just be careful, people. Stop using these Fibonacci, these indicators. You're just brainwashing yourself. And there's people I'm in a group with, and they've been trading like 3 years. I've only been doing 8 months, 3 years, and they're asking me for advice. Doesn't that prove something? Like, and they don't even know anything about economics, and they don't study the gold, they don't study silver, they don't know anything about what they're asset trading. They're just following the headlines and stuff. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because I'll help anyone who comes to me. So yeah, like I say, just watch what you're doing in trading, because it's not a casino. I'll keep you updated through the week. I'm not in any positions at the moment. Like I say, I'm not taking any trades now until I know that I can trust my setup and position. At the minute, it feels weird to me to get into a trade, so I'm not going to do it, because then that's just gambling, because I don't have a clue what's going on, and I don't think anyone really does. People are claiming they do, but they don't, because you don't win it for the banks. You don't control the funds in the world and stuff. If you don't even know about inflation and things like that, then like you're not going to win, if you know what I mean. So yeah, just actually do your research, guys, and stop listening to people telling you to download this Fibonacci stuff, because everyone who's using that is just like they're losing. All right, so I'm gonna stop going on now. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. More videos soon to the YouTube. I did record a video for YouTube. I've just got to edit and cut up, because it's like 20-30 minutes long. I'll post that soon. I've got a group coming up, a money group, where I'll be posting free knowledge, all of my trades, anything about investing and stuff, and it'll be all free. I won't be charging anyone for anything, and you can just learn from my mistakes, basically, because I've been through it all through trading. Within 8 months, I've been through the ups and downs. So yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you soon.